Where are you going? Today's video is full of news. There are a lot of incredible things and there is a new deployment. There is a new marketplace function coming on. A lot of interesting Ask Me Anything section questions. So don't go away. News are coming soon. Hello everybody and welcome back to SimFly News. This is Roberto, I'm SimFly spokesperson, and every week I'm here to bring you the news about SimFly, what's going on, what are the progress with implementation of several functionalities, things that you need to know and learn and pay attention to the weekly news. For example, this week we have a confirmed deployment for Tuesday, December 9, 2025. For the release of the airplane trading in the user marketplace. You're gonna be able to buy and sell airplane. You already purchased and sold PAX token, purchased and sold licenses, and now starting December 9, 2025, you can buy and sell airplane. This is a small airplane that you bought and then you put a lot of miles on them, a lot of experience points, and now you level them up, you can sell them for a premium and make an earning. And you just joined SimFly and you want to start with a boost, go to the user marketplace after December 9, 2025, because you're gonna find there some amazing opportunity to have airplanes that are already powerful. They can fly for a longer time. They have more shorter maintenance time on the ground. So practically great. Go to the user marketplace past December 9, 2025, and you're gonna see how amazing. Actually, you know what? I can show you a preview of how things going to look. Now, how things are going to look for a seller that is selling things in the user marketplace. Here, the seller just accesses SimFly as usual and is going to go and buy an airplane. Now, this is our server for development, so it looks sometimes a little bit different, but you go in your active asset, okay? You filter into the airplane because you want to sell an airplane. You find an airplane that you want to sell, okay? So you go in the details of the airplane, and here you're going to see that the airplane is owned by Low Flight Dev, is on rental at the moment before it's being sold, is in a particular airplane. There is the revenue split set in this airplane. And it has a certain amount of experience point and, you know, whatever the airplane did, where it flew, etc., etc. So you also are selling together with the airplane all the experience the airplane been living, all the flight that he has done, everything. So it's not just the airplane, okay? So what happens when you sell your airplane? When you sell your airplane, you cannot change anymore the tail number, okay? The airplane is not going to be rentable anymore while it's there for sale, so you will not be able to find the airplane, and the percentage of the split is going to be zeroed, okay? So now we go to see in missions. Let's go to the airplane rental mission and try to search for this airplane. We see that is there for rent, right? Because it's not yet been put for sale. We go to the marketplace, user marketplace, airplane, and here we create a new sale. So as again, like when you are with your license, you press there, you choose airplane, and you're gonna see here your various airplanes, so you can choose which one you want to sell. Once you put something on sale, it has to stay there for at least 24 hours. It cannot be removed. So you search the airplane that you want to sell there, and you see all the data. So the experience point airplane end, which is at the airport, and the tail number. You choose how you want to sell it, for US dollar or for PAX. You fill in the desired amount of either PAX or USD, check the acceptance of the terms and conditions, and then publish the sale. It's pretty much the same like when you sell your license. The procedure is pretty much identical. Okay. Also, the license, you cannot use it while it's for sale, right? Same for the airplane. And now the airplane is for sale. So if you love the tail number that you had, you better change it first. Okay. You can change the price and the various things like the license. Now, let's go to see in the user marketplace what happened. As you can see, the edit button for the tail number is disabled because the airplane is for sale at the moment, so you cannot, if you want, you can cancel the sale, but at least 24 hours after you put it for sale. The airplane rental also is disabled because it's for sale, so cannot be rented. So it's not going to be in the airplane rental mission anymore. And the revenue split is also disabled because the airplane is for sale. You go and you can see the mission. If you search the airplane here, now you will see that it's not there anymore. All right? It is because the airplane is for sale. If you go in the user marketplace in the airplane, you're going to find there the airplane that is being put for sale. If you remove the airplane from there, but after 24 hours, then everything goes back as it was before you put it for sale. So every setting you made go back to the way that they were before. So if it was for rent, it goes back for rent. If the split was 60, it's gonna go back to 60, etc., etc. Now let's look at the other side. So we're gonna see now how it is when a user wants to purchase an airplane. All right. So the buyer, see there is a different user. We're gonna go check the assets that this user has. He has these two airplanes here. Okay. So just to see that after we make the purchase, they're going to be put there also the new airplane. All the experience point that the user have, okay. Now there are zeros, okay, because this user never flown or did activities. We go in the marketplace and we purchase the airplane. We're gonna see the airplane there is for sale. We click on it. We can see the details of the airplane, but we see that has 11 flight, the owner, who's the owner, all the statistics about this airplane, right? So you see the value of the airplane based on how well it's been treated in the past, how he performed, and all the flight that he has made also, because those flights are important when it comes to, giving the experience point to the airplane. So now let's go buy this airplane. We go to the marketplace, airplanes, and we can buy now. Okay. So at this point we are here. The airplane is being sold in USD. So we go to checkout. In the checkout, it looks a little different from our checkout because this is the development server. But we pretend to pay with a very interesting credit card number, and please close the sale. Okay. So if I go back to the map, we go on the active asset, and you're gonna see that the airplane is here. The big difference between purchasing an airplane from the SimFly bank rather than on another user is that the SimFly bank, you need to activate your asset, while with buying purchasing from another user you don't. Here the details of the airplane, you're gonna see that still has the various experience points and everything. The tail number came with the airplane, so the person is going to find it there. So the owner changed, now the tail number can be changed. The airplane rental by default is off, so you need to turn it on, okay? So when you buy an airplane, it's always off, like when you buy from the SimFly bank per se, okay? Also the split is at 0 if you need to edit and activate it. The location is the same, you can change location. And you have 165. Pay attention, now you don't see data in the graphic because this is the current owner. But if you move to all owner, you're gonna see that is showing also data from the past, also in the graph and all the flight that you do. So if you go to see somebody's airplane, you can see what the current owner has done and what the history of the airplane has been until now, all the owners. So if we go check the user profile where he had no experience point, you see now that the user has also the experience point of the airplane that has purchased. So if you want to rank very high as a quantity of experience point, you can buy airplanes that have a lot of experience points. When the airplane has been sold, you find under the sold filter. Everybody's gonna receive an email, the person that purchased it, the person that sold it. And this pretty much is your experience in purchasing an airplane. I look forward to see so many trades because I know there are a lot of people that can't wait to cash out and sell some airplanes. I know a lot of people is there hoping to have a very good deal in purchasing a nice airplane. And starting December 9, 2025, you will be able to do so. Remember, if you have a tail number that you love, change the one that is in the current airplane with something else and put that tail number in another airplane. You know there cannot be double tail number in SimFly. News number 2, we would like to inform you that we have updated the flight analysis logic for taxi light and transponder, which in some cases with particular aircraft cause penalties that made it impossible to achieve the total score of 100 on 100. The fix is currently in development and we are completing final testing. This release is scheduled together with the trading of the aircraft in the user marketplace. So on Tuesday 9 December is going to come as well. A very important reminder, you can select the currency of your bank account directly in the Fiat wallet setting under bank and currency. This determines the currency in which your bank withdrawal will be sent. Before it was stuck on US dollar only, but many people bank account don't work with US dollar. We are learning things as we go. And it's more convenient if the exchange of the currency is not done at your receiving bank. So thanks to Wise, we are gonna be able to send to you funds directly in the currency of your choice. If your bank account makes sure that it can support the currency, and the exchange rate is one provided by Wise, which is between all the money wiring systems one of the best. So to avoid double conversion and extra fees from your bank, always select the currency that your bank account can receive without performing additional conversions, okay? So if you're setting R2S USD but your bank account accepts only Euro, we'll send the withdrawal in USD and then your bank account converts. So you will get charged an extra hidden fee due to the fact the bank have the worst exchange rates, right? So in that case, your bank will automatically convert the USD to Euro, resulting in a second conversion, therefore extra charges. For this reason, it's essential to set the correct currency that your bank can receive. You can change it at any time by going to Fiat Wallet bank currency. We will also show this feature in the next video and in the upcoming newsletter, so everyone is aware of it. If anybody has already submitted a bank withdrawal request and did not see the correct currency, so you had not yet the correct currency, and the request has not been processed yet, please contact support. We are going to update the currency before sending the transfer, which means that you just see this video and you request the withdrawal recently, okay? Another news, we have a monthly challenge for the best screenshot. And it's several months that is going ahead. We need to say thank to one of our users that start organizing this. Then, for personal reason, is not the moment next to the Sim Award. So he left us his duty to bring ahead this monthly selection of the best screenshot. The best screenshot is voted by you. If you don't know how to do, you can probably see a video on my shoulder or some screenshots, but you need to go to the forum, and in the forum you can see between all the categories the monthly selection. Choose the current month and post a topic with your screenshot and vote for those of the other. The most voted screenshot of the month wins 10 packs, and only wins 10 packs. This month's selection has been voted the most. The winner has been Alpha Lima. When I say this month, means November, right? So after the month is finished, we can see who won. And Alpha Lima, congratulations, beautiful picture. You can see the picture on my shoulder. And this is being rewarded 10 packs. If you want to participate, you make beautiful screenshot when you fly. Just go in the forum and add yours, and tell your friends and all the other people in SimFly to go and vote your screenshot so you can win 10 packs. All right. Oh, other news, so many news this week. Other news, we have new details and update for the next Touch and Win mission. And we're going to present you those next week because there's too much stuff for this weekly news. But interesting things are going to come up for the next mission. Many people is asking us, when you come out with a new mission, when you come out with a new mission. Here we go. Next week, next mission, Touch and Win, and you're going to have news. Probably in a few more weeks is going to be released. Also, for the user marketplace, we are going to be able to buy and sell airports as promised in the roadmap before the end of the year. So in this December, if we're going to work hard, we are going to release also that. And after that, we're going to take a rest because the work has been super hard. Last but interesting news, as every week we have a new aircraft. This new aircraft is the Airbus A330-300. As always, is 50% off for a limited time. The Airbus A330-300 is a long-range, wide-body, twin-engine airliner renewed for its efficiency, comfort, and proven Airbus reliability. Delivering a typical cruise speed of Mach 0.82, a range of over 6,000 nautical miles, and exceptionally smooth handling, it remains a favorite for airlines worldwide on medium to long-haul routes. It is a spacious twin-aisle cabin, advanced avionics, and fuel-efficient performance. The A330-300 is ideal for high-capacity passenger operation, global connectivity, and carriers seeking a versatile and economical wide-body solution. And that's for the news, but now we enter in the most fun and exciting part of the weekly video. Ask me anything. Question number one has been asked by Metrocat. The 28th of November has 10 votes. That's good, guys. I see you are participating in the Ask Me Anything section of the website, voting for questions. And Metrocat says, hello, Roberto. I would like to have an inquiry about a friend list, an airplane rental white list, black list, so we can choose who can see our aircraft and rent it. Will this feature be possible before the end of 2025, especially the white black list for aircraft rental? Thank you and best regards. Dear Metrocat, this is something that is in the to-do list for the longest time. It's something many people ask, it's something we wanted to do, but if we are delivering to you and all the users of SimFly the user marketplace, is because we are working on that and on these things. So we are going to close 2025 with the user marketplace. If we are lucky, also with the Touch and Win mission. but then all the long to-do list of those smaller but not yet less important things is what is gonna accompany and keep us busy in 2026. It's already December, there are festivities, so we will start doing those sort of things in 2026, but assuring you that is going to be done. I hope this answers your question, MetroCat. Thank you for writing in the Ask Me Anything section. Question number two. Question number two is being written by Benoit 0211, 30 November, as 5 votes. And Benoit says, hello Roberto, in the logbook, the field total packs earned include the packs we purchased. Could it be possible to remove from the total earn the packs that we purchased to keep only the earn from flights and assets? In my case, the earn from flying and assets should be about 502 packs, but because I recently bought a lot of packs token from other users in the user marketplace to enjoy the Black Friday, it displays 1,309 packs earned, which I believe this is a nonsense to include the purchase packs. I would prefer to be the 502 as I would not purchase any other. Benoit, you are absolutely correct. And thank you for pointing this out. This is a collateral effect, you know. We never had the purchase packs before, so that amount was the packs that the user has because there was no other source of packs. Now, indirectly, the fact that people can purchase packs changed the number. It doesn't make any sense also to call them earned. So we're going to change things, and we're gonna split things in different fields: how much you purchase, how much you earned, and the total that you have. We're gonna do also with the fiat wallet, because people that do withdrawals, their balance is very low, so it seems they didn't earn much, but maybe they did a lot of withdrawals. So we want to say total you ever earned in dollars, so people knows that in fact SimFly works well. And then which is your balance, which is another thing. So thank you for the suggestion. After the full marketplace launch is completed, as I was saying for the previous Ask Me Anything question, we are going to devote ourselves on those details. I know that this is one of the top priority, so there is already a UI that has been designed to accommodate these things. But it's gonna come as soon as possible, and for you and for all the other users of SimFly. Benoit, thank you, Benoit 0211. Sorry, thank you for your question, and I hope I answered them well. Question number three. Question number three is being asked by Ale Italy 1967, November 26, 2025, and has 4 votes. And Ale Italy 1967 says, hi guys, I have a question about the next section that will be open, specifically scheduled flight and a pilot's day. From what I understand, this will be flights that mimic the reality of real airlines. So for example, if I ever take a scheduled flight from Catania to Milan Linate, considering that these 2 airports are owned by SimFly, what is the current profit? And if there isn't a plane available to rent at the departure airport, do I have to use the SimFly on one? And what is the profit? So it is important to have a plane of your own that isn't rented out, so you can always have it available. Wow, Ale, there is so many questions. So we will give more information in the future, because we have an idea now, but when we start implementing, maybe we change ideas. We need to see what is solid, stable, easy to do, that makes sense, etc., etc. So we prefer not to say anything now, but we're gonna share the news as we get close to the release of these missions. Something I want to say though, that this is a base rule. We, where possible, use an algorithm in the system that create missions that use user-owned airport. So if there is a choice that makes no difference for a mission to use an airport that is owned by a user or an airport that is owned by SimFly, the choice is going to go to the one owned by the user. There are areas in the world where there is no user-owned airport yet, so those are going to be SimFly. I can say also that the earning of mission change completely mission by mission based on many factors. So it's difficult to estimate how much one mission is going to pay until this is released, because we don't know yet the balance for the full game economy, how it works. But usually more complex is the mission, so easier it is to make mistake, more the mission pay. So this is the base rule. But we don't want to say something today then it's not going to be happening tomorrow, because then I know how people it is. They're going to say, oh, you said that, you said that, you said that. So mystery, but keep an eye on the wiki, because usually that's a place where we update information. And if you see some fallacy, something wrote that is not correct, tell us, we're going to edit. We had so many changes in all these 3 years that there are leftovers around in the website, in the wiki, of things that we wanted to do in a certain way and we end up doing differently. And many times people come to us and say, but you wrote this, etc., etc. So we don't want to make this mistake again. Question number 4, and it's the last question for today. It has been asked by Falcon at FL380 as 28th of November 2025 as 4 votes. And Falcon says, hello friends, I'd like to share an idea regarding loyalty and the use of assets with more experience. I believe that there aren't many aircraft reaching higher levels, nor many high-tier license or level 8 airports, mostly because of the cost associated with the upgrades and the large number of hours required to put together, is saying the packs, in order to make the upgrade. I remind to people that upgrades can be made only with packs. So until now, until before the user marketplace, either you fly and earn the packs or you could not upgrade. Now you can purchase the packs from other user and upgrade. But it's true, the upgrades are made in such a way that a career of an airplane, a user, an airport takes long time. Is not something that happen in one day. Okay, sorry if I interrupted reading your question, but you were saying mostly because of the cost associated with upgrades and the large number of hours required. I suggest that those more exclusive assets, ones which a significant investment has been made, attention the word investment in terms of invested time in growing the asset or purchasing them, could be granted a set of benefits different from the usual ones. And this is a fantastic idea, actually, something that we want to bring in since day one. Unfortunately, many things that are, to be done, they are blocked by what is more important to do. But we wanted to do a lot of things. I give you some strange ideas as well. When your license is a certain level, then you can enter a special club where there are discounts of a certain kinds, or there are limited access, or if you need to buy a new graphic card and you have a set of a certain level, you're authorized to blah, 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 access discounts and things like that, which are absolutely something that we're going to work on. Exactly as you say, to incentivize people to reach those levels. It's like when you finally have enough points in your car to fly business class for a very low price, right? You say, for example, if I have an aircraft that is category 5, from that point on, I could receive the benefit of increasing the pilot percentage. The share revenue is something that is connected more with the premium membership, so we cannot change that. But the concept is absolutely correct. It doesn't make much sense that a Cessna, which has no pilot percentage option, is on the same situation when it's newly acquired level 0 when it reaches a high level after many flights. In this case, the pilot percentage option could be gradually increased. This, as again, the pilot percentage is attached and we cannot change things to the subscription the user do to SimFly. But many other things, absolutely, we can link them to the level of airplane. So owning an asset is not just the asset itself, it's also the benefit that this asset gives. Let me know what you think of the idea. It could also be applied to other benefits, as you were saying, for owners who make good use of their asset. Greetings to all. Falcon, thank you for what you wrote. It's absolutely something interesting and it's something that we want to explore. 2026 is going to be full of these small surprises, small edits, small fixes, small functionalities that makes a big difference. But in terms of coding and implementation are much smaller than the user marketplace. So thank you. And follow the news until you see that something like this is coming. So everybody, thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to social media, and I hear this when I go to sleep. There is this background voice that says always SimFly, take off and get more.